Saram students, today we shall learn value education. Children, this is your value education textbook. And today we shall learn a new story. Everyone likes to hear stories, isn't it? So today we shall read about Key to the Treasure. Now let us start with the story. Kishore, he was a poor laborer and he earned daily wages and maintained his family. So children, who was Kishore? Kishore, he was a poor laborer. And how did he maintain his family? He used to earn daily wages. That means he used to work every day and he used to get money. And in this way he used to maintain his family. And his wife was Kamla, and she used to repeat God's name all the time. That means she used to chant God's name all the time. And Vimla, she was their daughter and she was 5 years old and she also followed her mother. That means she also used to chant God's name all the time. One day, as Kishore, he was sitting on the veranda. Then a dog, he approached him. Children, we have seen dogs, they wag their tail. So this dog, he was also wagging his tail and he was indicating that he wanted food. So children, why was the dog wagging his tail? The dog was wagging his tail because he wanted food to eat. Then Kishore, he called his wife Kamla and he told, this dog is very hungry. Have you got anything to give him? Then Kamla, she gave him a portion of the food that she had kept for herself. So children, what did Kamla give the dog? Kamla gave the dog a portion of the food that she had kept for herself. And the dog ate the food and he happily sat there for some time. Then the dog, he used to come there every day. And Kishore and the dog, they became great friends. They talked to each other. And Kamla, she also used to join in their conversation. Vittu the dog. So, what was the dog's name? Vittu. So, Vittu the dog, he did not like Kishore's neighbor Kanjusilal. Why? Because he was greeted with a stick and rough words by him. That means Vittu the dog, he did not like Kanjusilal because Kanjusilal, he always used to show him a stick and he also used to say rough words to him. And one day Vittu, he was howling softly. Bow wow. Then Kishore, he asked him, what happened? Why are you howling, Vittu? And Kishore, he gave him a piece of roti to pacify him. But Vittu didn't eat then and he ran to the backyard and he started scratching the ground. And next day was Lakshmi Puja. Children, when do we perform Lakshmi Puja? We perform Lakshmi Puja during Diwali festival. So Kishore and Kamla, they also performed the puja in a humble way. And after the puja, Kishore, he came out. And what did he see? He saw a smiling sannyasi standing on the threshold. Threshold means entrance or the doorstep. So, whom did Kishore see at the doorstep? He saw a smiling sannyasi. And then Kishore, he said, O Master, I welcome you to our humble abode. Abode means house. And he told him, please do come and partake the food with us. Then the sannyasi, he partook the food and blessed them, saying that dig the place that was pointed out by Vittu and you will have a happy surprise. Then what did Kishore do? The next morning, Kishore, he started digging the place that was shown by Vittu. And as he was digging, what did he find? He hit upon a buried treasure. and he found a steel trunk with gold coins, and there was also a strip of cloth on which it was written that this box with the coins belongs to my descendants. Descendants means successors. Children, we know the wealth after the father dies, then it goes to the child, isn't it? So, it was written there that this box with the coins belongs to my descendants. And who is going to find it? It will be found by a worthy person. That means a person who deserves this wealth. He will only find this wealth. Now, Kanjusi Lal, he came to know about the reason for Kishore's prosperity. And then what did he do? He started feeding the dog. Why? Because he also wanted the wealth. He also wanted to become rich like Kishore. But no sannyasi came to his house. And the dog, he also scratched a spot after some days. And Kanjusi Lal, he also got jewels and coins. But there was no cloth strip or bill. But then too, he started enjoying the fortune. That means he did not find any will in it. Then too, he kept that wealth with him. And what did he do? Kanjusi Lal, he made his own fake will. Fake will means which was not real. That means which was not genuine. Then the authorities, they came to know about Kanjusi Lal's find. And they came to Kanjusi Lal and found that it was fake. And the government confiscated the entire wealth. That means they took away the entire wealth that was found by Kanjusi Lal, and he was also punished. And when Kishore, he showed the genuine will, that means the will that was original, that was real. So when he showed that will to the government, then he was allowed to retain the treasure. That means he was allowed to keep the treasure for himself. So children, in this lesson we have learnt that Kishore and his family, they were very nice, isn't it? They were very good, and they had love and kindness towards all, that is towards the dog as well as towards the sannyasi who had come to their house. And we also saw that Kanjusi Lal, he was jealous of Kishore because Kishore, he had become rich, and he was also greedy. That means he also wanted the wealth. That means he had the desire to get the wealth, isn't it? But what happened? Because of all these things, he was punished, isn't it? So children, what is the moral of the story? Jealousy, greed and excessive desires, they are the cause of the utter ruin. Ruin means destruction. And children, remember, love and kindness shown to all beings brings copious blessings of God. That means plentiful, abundant blessings of God. This is told by Swami Omkarananda. Children, I hope you have enjoyed this story. Thank you.